All right, so we're jumping back into Foul Play Ricky. This time is Foul Play Ricky, the movie part 1.
Yeah, kind of.
It's a radio play.
Oh, wow.
So get ready for, like, interdimensional craziness. Judy's out for revenge. And we've even got some time travel shenanigans thrown in there.
And I mean, you really feel the difference with the radio play, right?
Yeah.
Like, it makes you use your imagination in a different way.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
With Rick stuck on that spaceship, all those other Ricks, it's like
Why?
you're creating the image yourself.
Yeah, it's all sound effects and dialogue, painting a picture. And speaking of wild, there's Judy. She's back.
But yeah, she's mad.
Not the Judy we used to know.
No, not at all.
She is not messing around.
It's like she's furious about the Psyduck card, sure. But then there's Ken Gifford, her lover.
Right.
It's absurd and kind of tragic how the show does that.
Classic Foul Play Ricky, though. Like,
Yeah.
you're laughing, but then it gets real.
Totally. Like that fight scene, the one inspired by The Matrix. Slow motion machetes, the sounds. It's ridiculous.
But you're hooked.
Yeah. They push the limits of what radio can do.
And the things they say, so smart. When Rick says he only trusts people romantically if they're selling Neopets passwords.
Oh, man.
Hilarious, but also, like, deep.
He's afraid to let anyone in, isn't he?
Right. Makes you think about all his relationships differently, especially with Judy.
Definitely.
But then, just when you think you've got Rick figured out, Ken shows up, and that watch is back.
And it's not just a watch anymore, is it? It's a time bomb.
Yeah.
Gonna wipe out every version of Rick. Talk about upping the stakes.
It goes from this revenge thing to, like, the whole multiverse is in danger.
Right.
And it's not just that it exists, but what it says about Rick. You know, he's always messing with time, and now it's biting back.
Yeah, like with Frederick Flintstone. They make a joke out of it, but it shows how dangerous Rick's life is.
For everyone.
Definitely.
And then, boom. Roseanne and Johnny just show up, guns blazing.
Yeah. It's like the writers knew we needed something crazy.
Like, hold on to your hats, folks. Things are about to get wild.
Roseanne and Johnny are one thing, but then Volk shows up.
Right.
The douche.
And let's not forget, Andy Reddy. He's back, trying to make amends.
Like, talk about a chaotic reunion.
It changes everything, though. Suddenly, it's not just about revenge.
No, it's like a team is forming.
Kind of. They're all still nuts.
Oh, totally. But they've got a common enemy now, at least for now.
Joe Tourniquet.
Joe Tourniquet. And their plan to trap him. So clever.
It's classic Foul Play Ricky, though. Just when you think it'll work.
Something goes wrong.
Big time. Poor Lenny.
I know, right? It's a reminder that actions have consequences, even in this crazy show.
Yeah. 1 minute you're laughing, the next.
It's heartbreaking.
Exactly. And then, bam. That ending.
I know. Rick and Joe just sucked into space.
The silence there. That gets me.
So good. Makes you think about the emptiness.
Like how small they are.
Yeah. And then, whoosh, back into the atmosphere.
Talk about a transition. You go from nothing to everything in a second.
And the way they describe it, falling. So Rick and Joe
Slapping at each other.
trying to. No sound in space, remember?
Oh, right. But still.
Hilarious and terrifying at the same time. Classic Foul Play, Ricky.
Totally. And it's not just them either. The others are falling too.
Oh, yeah, they don't forget that.
Roseanne freaking out about oxygen. Ethan Boy wanting a mouth guard.
Aubrey complaining about bugs is perfect.
Keeps it real, even when they're falling from space.
Exactly. And then there's Ken, down on Earth, just...
Wondering why everyone's yelling.
It's such a great touch.
So funny, like this crazy space battle, and he's just worried about his ears.
That's Foul Play Ricky in a nutshell. The big and the small, all mixed up.
Right. But they don't stop, do they? They're right back at it, even after almost dying.
Of course not.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Foul Play Ricky if they did.
So now we've got a showdown in Colorado.
Colorado Canyon, with a time bomb watch ticking away.
This is going to be good. So here we are, Colorado Canyon. Everyone's banged up, but they're ready to fight some more.
I know, right? It's kind of inspiring in a weird way.
I know, like, no matter how messed up things get, they keep going.
That's Foul Play Ricky for you.
But even then, there's this one part I love, Rick's dad. He just wants everyone to chill out for a minute.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
Can we all just breathe?
It's such a small thing, but it makes a difference. Reminds you that even with time travel and explosions, sometimes you just gotta...
Be human for a second.
Exactly. Makes the rest of it hit even harder.
Oh, yeah. The ending.
Yeah.
Totally delivers. Action, emotion, twists.
It's a lot.
It's Foul Play Ricky.
True. That last part with Rick and Joe, talk about twists.
Backstabbing, team-ups, even a last-minute save. You have no idea what's coming.
Classic.
That's what keeps us coming back. You know?
I get it. But even with all the crazy stuff, it's about relationships, too.
Oh, absolutely. Rick and Judy, his dad,
even the people he hates.
Underneath it all, it's pretty human.
So where does that leave us?
Life's full of surprises, Like foul play Ricky. Roll with the punches, learn from your mistakes, and don't take relationships for granted.
Even when they involve holographic Psyduck cards.
Especially then.
And never forget to laugh, right?
The best medicine.
But before we go, one last thought. Ken, with that watch, maybe he's more important than we think.
Oh.
What if he's the key to saving everything, not just Rick?
Interesting.
See? Always more to think about.
And we'll dive into more next time with part 2.
You got it. Until then, thanks for listening, everyone. And remember, with Foul Play Ricky, it can always get weirder.